Hi, my name is Meg Daniels, and I'm a contractor sales manager for Acuity Brands Lighting. Today, I'm going to show you how to install Peerless suspended luminaires in 3 easy steps to provide your clients with comfortable, high-quality illumination. Simply plan, install, and power on. Step 1 to successfully installing Peerless suspended luminaires is to plan your approach.
First, check your shipment to make sure you have all the right luminaires. Then, arrange the luminaire boxes on the floor according to row and section length to match your reflected ceiling plan. Product nomenclature and designations for luminaires with battery packs, sensors, and other options are printed on the end of the boxes. Next, locate and open the red boxes containing the mounting hardware. Now, carefully open each luminaire box and find the installation instructions for your specific luminaire. Keep the luminaires atop the flattened cardboard, on their support cradles, and inside their protective sleeves to prevent damage and contamination from worksite dust and debris.
Step 2 is to install the luminaire. For this demonstration, we will install a 12-foot row of Peerless staple luminaires into a typical T-bar grid ceiling. We will hang and join one 8-foot luminaire and one 4-foot luminaire.
Begin the installation by identifying each support point. Refer to luminaire installation instructions for exact spacing. The 12-foot row of staple requires 1 combined support and power feed and 2 additional support locations. The support locations may be either on-grid or off-grid depending on your ceiling plan. For on-grid installations, begin at the feed location and drop the provided machine bolt into side A of the Peerless universal mounting bracket. Then, snap side A of the bracket onto the T-bar. The patented universal mounting bracket accommodates multiple T-grid ceiling types. Next, connect and secure side B to side A using the provided safety screws. Now we'll attach a J-box to the bracket. First, hang the J-box on the bracket tab. Then, secure the J-box to the bracket by driving a single screw through the hole in the J-box into the bracket assembly. For support locations, simply connect the universal mounting bracket to the T-grid as just described, but without adding a J-box. For off-grid installations within ceiling tiles, clip a hanger bar, Caddy 512A or equivalent, to the ceiling grid. Then simply attach the universal mounting bracket to the hanger bar using the tabs for alignment, and secure sides A and B of the bracket with a single screw. For feed locations, attach a J-box to the bracket as previously described. Once all of the universal mounting brackets have been installed, use 12-gauge seismic wire to attach each bracket to a structural support member per code requirements. Peerless luminaires are suspended below the ceiling with aircraft cable. For staple, each cable has a barrel nut at one end and an adjustable Y hanger at the other end. Slide the barrel nut over the end of each cable and slide down to the cable stop. In the hardware kit, you'll also find feed and support canopies. The feed canopy has 2 holes. Attach the appropriate canopy at each location by slipping the canopy over the 1/4-20 thread on the universal mounting bracket. Then, hand screw the barrel nut with attached cable onto the thread. Now, we'll mount and join the luminaires. For staple, first knock out the knockout hole on the male connector end. Insert the bushing, then bring the power cord up through the hole. Connect the power cord feed to the power cord on the luminaire. Tuck excess cord into the housing. Then hook the provided Y cable hanger into the cable slots on the housing. Next, on that same male connector end with the power cord feed, attach an end cap by aligning the end cap flush with the housing and securing the assembly using the 2 provided screws. Now, using a jack stand or 2 people to lift the luminaire, raise the luminaire into position. Note, 12-foot luminaires must be lifted and carried by 2 people to prevent damage to the housing and optics. Next, insert the aircraft cables into the cable grippers on the Y hangers at each end. Tighten the safety caps and thumb lock screws on the Y hanger. Use a tape measure to set appropriate cable suspension length and to pre-level the luminaire. Loosen and retighten safety caps and thumb lock screws as necessary. Continue the installation by raising the next luminaire into position. On the far end, insert aircraft cable into the gripper as before. Then, make your electrical connection using the Quick Connect wires. Plug the male end into the female end and push excess electrical wiring back into the housing. Next, using the provided machine screws, join the luminaires together by installing both screws from opposite directions. Before tightening, check to make sure the luminaires are aligned and relatively level. For longer rows, repeat these steps to install additional sections. Complete the row by attaching the second end cap to the last luminaire at the end of the row. Once your row is installed, do a final leveling. While supporting the housing from the underside, unscrew the safety cap and press down on the collar of the cable gripper to adjust the cables up or down. Once level, retighten the safety lock and tuck any extra aircraft cable into the housing. Because staple is suspended from Y-hangers, staple can also be leveled across the width of the luminaire. To do so, loosen the thumb screw on the Y-hanger and slide the cable horizontally as necessary. Retighten the thumb screw to secure.
The third and final step of the installation is to power on the luminaire.
At the power feed location, bring the power cord up through the canopy into the J-box and make your electrical connections. Then, close and secure the J-box and return electricity to the branch circuit. Next, install the cord manager over the power cord and aircraft cable at the feed location between the luminaire and the ceiling. Finally, remove the protective bags from around the luminaires.
Too good to be true? Not at all. Installing Peerless suspended luminaires is just that easy. Now we're ready to flip the switch. Voila! Peerless. Lighting for people.